Okay, so we're going to start on our feet. Hopefully my whole body is in screen. And I did hit mute. Yeah, okay, lovely. So standing with our feet about hip width distance apart. And a couple of nice shoulder rolls backwards. And then we're going to start off just with 4 nice roll downs just to mobilize our spine and then go into some nice balance work. Okay, so a nice breath in with your shoulders back. And then on your out breath, a little draw inwards of the belly button. Bring your chin in towards the chest and just roll yourself down towards the floor. Just as far as you can manage is fine. Feeling a nice wee stretch down the back of the legs and across the spine. Take a nice breath in at the bottom. And then breathe out to curl yourself back to upright. Restacking the vertebra. Breathe in, shoulders back. And then breathe out, roll down again. See if you can get a little bit further. Breathe in at the bottom. Breathe out to rise. Good, shoulders back. We'll do 2 more. Breathe out, roll down. Nice inhale at the bottom. And exhale to rise. Perfect. And then last one. Nice breath out, roll forwards. And just linger down at the bottom this time. And we're just going to take our hands around to the right side, around to the outside of the right foot. And then around to the outside of your left foot. And then back into the center. Take a nice breath in. And then breathe out. Curl yourself back to upright. Great. Okay, so we're going to do a wee bit of balance work now. So like I said, just to the live people before I hit record, feel free to stand close to a wall or grab a chair or something if you need to, if you struggle with the balance work. All right, so let's just start off with a little bit of a warm up of the feet, just rocking backwards and forwards, coming up onto your tiptoes and then back onto your heels, so lifting the toes and lifting the heels. Good. Okay. Now we're going to stand on our right leg and lift our left. So just lifting the knee up so that it's parallel with your hip. I'll stand like this so you can see a wee bit better. Okay. Now you can put your hands onto your hips or fingers pointing down towards the floor or hold onto your wall, just whatever you need. Then we're going to tap the toe lightly down onto the ground. 1. And lift. 2. We're going up to 5. 3. 4. And 5. Good. And then put that foot back down. We'll swap over to the other leg. So standing on the left, lifting the right. Pick a point on the floor or on the wall in front of you to focus on. That really can help with your balance. And then tap the toe down, 1, and lift. 2, 3, 4, and 5. Good, and put the foot down. Lovely, now we're just going to step our left foot forwards. So your toe is touching the floor. And then a straight leg, lift and lower. So nice breath in, shoulders back. Get yourself balanced before you begin. And then lift and lower. 1, 2, 3, not worrying about how high you get. And 5. And slide the foot back in, swap over, doing the right leg. Nice breath in. And then exhale, lift and lower. 2, good. 3, 4, and 5. Lovely, slide that foot back in. Now we're going to lift our left knee again, keeping the knee in level or in line with your hip, and then just straighten and bend this leg 5 times. See, I'm glad I'm beside the wall. Okay, so pick your point on the ground, and then straighten out your leg as best you can. 1, and bend. 2, and bend. 3, 4, and 5. Good. Put that foot back down. Swap over. We'll do the right leg now. So lifting up, knee level with your hip. And then straighten. 1, and bend. 2, and bend. 3, lovely. 4, and 5. Good. And put the leg back down. Brilliant. Okay. Now we're going to change the position. So if you stand up straight with your hands on your hip bones, and just kind of tilt slightly forwards. And then take a step back with your right leg. Okay, good. Now from here, lift and lower that right leg. We're going for 10 times this time. Think about your glutes, so use your glutes to help lift this leg. So nice breath in, and then on your exhale, lift and lower, toe touches the floor. 2, 3, 4, 5, good, keep going. 6, keep breathing. And last 2. Brilliant. Keep the top body in the same position and just switch legs. So left leg out behind now. Nice breath in. And then on the exhale, lift and lower. 2, 3, good. 4, 5, 6, 7, and last 1. Brilliant. Okay, bring both feet together. Roll the shoulders back a little. Lovely. Now we're going to lift the arms up overhead. Biceps are either side of the ears. Hinge forwards again. And then take your right foot out behind. Now we're just going to try and bend all the way forwards as we lift the leg off the floor. So nice big breath in. And then on your out breath, keep hinging forwards, lifting the leg up behind, and try and reach forwards, making yourself as horizontal as possible. Now, if you can manage holding here, do a little bend of that left knee. Down and up. Try 4 more. Down and up. 3 more. Down and up. Whoops. Down and up. 1 more. And up. And then with control, bring everything back down. Good, just do a little circle of the ankle that you were just standing on in both directions. Good, and now we'll swap over to the other side. So lift your arms up first. Good, then take that left foot out behind, nice breath in. And then on your, comes a bit close to the wall, so on your exhale, hinge forwards, bringing the leg out behind. Good, now we'll try 5 little slow bends of that right knee. 1, and lift. 2, and lift. 3, good. 4, 1 more. And lift, and then slowly with control, bring everything back down. Well done. wee circles then of the ankle that you were just standing on again. Great. Okay. Now, come into the center of your mat. Take the arms out either side. Good. Okay, we're going to do side leg lift now. So shoulders are down, arms are here to help with your balance. We're going to work this right leg first. Okay, so again, breathe in, prepare. And then on the exhale, lift and lower. Good. 2 and down. Takes me a wee while to warm up into it sometimes. Good. Trying not to touch fully down, so just kind of hovering the toes off the floor when you bring it back down. I think that's 6, 7, 8, 9. Now in this last one, lift and hold for 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, and lower. Well done. Okay, now same on the other side. Lift the arms up. Breath in. And on the exhale, lift and lower. Just hovering the foot off the floor. 2. Good. 3, 4. Nice and slow as you lower. 6, lovely. 7, 8, 9. Come up and hold for 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, and release. Well done. Shake out the shoulders, shake out the legs. Good. Okay, one last one before we go down onto the ground, okay? So we're gonna take out our left arm and our right leg, okay? Good. Now lift up that right leg, and then we're gonna bring knee in, whoops, knee into elbow. We'll try and do that 5 times, then reaching out without touching down, and then knee into elbow. That's 2. Reach out again. Good. 3. Reach. 4. Whoops. Reach. And 5. Well done. Put it down, repeat on the other side. Arm out, leg out, lift up the leg, and then elbow comes into knee for 1. And reach. They don't need to touch, just coming in towards each other. 2. Good. 3. If you can touch, great, but don't panic if you can't, is all I mean. 4. And last one, in and down. Well done. Okay, we're going to roll down onto the mat now. So if you come down to the end of your mat, standing up tall, take a breath in, and then on your exhale, roll yourself down and bring yourself down onto your hands and your knees, hands under shoulders, knees under hips. Take a breath in as you push belly down, tailbone up, looking off towards the end of your mat. And then exhaling into your cat stretch, tucking chin in towards your chest, rounding across the shoulders. Good, a couple more of these. Breathing in as you scoop the spine, and breathing out as you round the spine. Good, breathe in and out. One more, in and out. Lovely. Okay, now we're going to stay in this high kneeling position. So if you need a little extra padding or anything under your knees, go on ahead and get something. I'm just going to use my wee towel. My poor cracky knees. Okay. So we're going to bring our hands up either side of our head. All right. We're going to do a mixture of side to side bend and coming down into a bit of a thigh. And you hear my knee crack there, a bit of a thigh exercise as well. So hands either side of your head, and then just push the bum back so you're sitting down onto your heels if it's comfortable enough. And then push up into your high kneeling. Now lean over to the right, come back up into the center, lean over to the left, back up into the center, and sit back down. Good, sit up, lean to the right. Good, lean to the left. Back to the center, push back and down. Good, press up, lean. Now use your exhale to come back up into the center. Good, push back. Now, if this really doesn't work for you coming into this, sitting back onto your heels position, you can do this little sequence from standing. So you just do a little squat instead of this sit back. And then from standing, a little side bend to each side, still working into your obliques and your quads. Good, push back and up. Because I know not everybody's knees look like this position where you sort of crunch them back. Good, just do 2 more rounds. Up, lean, and lean. 1 more round, sit back, push up, lean to the right, lean to the left. Lovely. Okay. Now we're going to take our little towel or mat away, come back down onto our mat, and come into an elbow plank. Okay, so you have your elbows underneath your shoulders. And just push back, right heel, right leg goes straight, and then your left leg, and just hold this position if that's enough for you. If you want a little bit more, we're going to try and lift each leg off the ground, but it's not accessible for everybody. Okay, so nice big breath in, and then on your out breath, lift right leg, then lift your left leg. Good, try and do it again. Lift your right. And again the left. Good, try again the right. And the left. And 1 more right. 1 more left. Lovely. Put your knees down. And then just push back, maybe bringing the knees slightly apart, push back, bum towards the heels, and just stretch forwards. So you're either just holding the plank or trying those leg lifts. Just whichever you can manage is completely fine. Good, rest for a moment. Lovely. Then we're going to come down fully onto our tummies. Good, and we're going to repeat that dart that we did on, what day was it, Tuesday? I'm so confused with everything being changed this week. Okay, so we're going to add in that little side to side reach to the dart. Okay, so heels together, hands connected in to the outside of your thighs. So we're working the whole of the back body. Now take a breath in, and then on your out breath, lift up your head and your chest off the floor. Good. Then lower down. We'll do a couple of these with no side bends first. So exhale, lift, reaching your arms down the outside of your legs, and lower. 2 more. And lower. Exhale. And lower. Good. Now if your spine allows, we're going to add in our side reach. So exhale, lift. Then reach down the right side of the body, back through the center. Reach down the other side. Good. Back to the center and lower. And again, lift. Reach to the right. Slide through the center, reach to the left, back to the middle, and lower. Good, 2 more. Lift, arms really tight in to the body. Elbows close in. Good, and lower. 1 more, exhale, lift. Try and keep those heels connected. Good, other side. Back to the middle and down. Brilliant. Now come back onto your hands and your knees. Come back into your cat stretch, rounding over the shoulders. Good. And then we're going to extend our right arm and left leg. And then lift them up, bicep beside the ear, leg about hip height. And then we're going to do that knee to elbow crunch that we did in the standing position. So we'll do 5 on each side. So bring the knee and the elbow in, and then extend. Good. Exhale as you bring them in. Breathe in as you extend. Good. And reach. 2 more. Reach. Last one. And reach. Good. Now swap over to the other side. Left arm, right leg. And lift. And then exhale. Knee to elbow. Breathe in. Reach. Good. 2. And reach. 3. And reach. 4. And reach. Last one. 5. And reach. Brilliant. Heel or toes together. Knees a little bit apart. One last time, just push back. Bum towards the heels. Stretch forwards. Bringing your hands up towards the end of your mat. Take your forehead down onto the floor if it's comfortable for you. And take a couple of breaths. Good. Then just walk your hands off the mat to one side, just until you start to feel a really nice stretch kind of in under the arm, but also across the lower back a little bit. So just sort of shifting your body around however you need to feel the stretch. Hold it for a couple of breaths. I'm not cold anymore. I was complaining how cold this room was before I began, and now I'm really glad I hadn't turned the radiator on. Okay, and then move your hands over to the other side. And give the other side of the body a nice stretch. Good. And then if you just come back onto your hands and knees, And we're just going to do some lovely circles of the hips. So pushing your hips back down over one foot, and then sliding across to the other foot, then coming forwards, shoulders over to one side, and slide across to the other. So just drawing lovely big circles with the hips. Great strengthening for the wrists in this movement. And also just a lovely kind of full body stretch as well. Lovely, then we'll change the direction of the circles. Good, and we can go as slowly as you want. And if any one position feels really nice, just feel free to linger in that one position for a little bit longer. And just being mindful of your wee wrists as well. Not overdoing any of it. Good, one more circle. Lovely. And then if you just bring yourself into a nice seated position. So either with your legs crossed or kneeling or legs out straight, just whatever's comfortable for you. And then let your hands just rest in your lap in a nice relaxed position. Roll the shoulders and drop them down away from the ears. You might like to let your eyes close for this moment as well. And we're just going to take a few nice deep breaths. So take a nice long inhale through the nose if you can. And then a nice long slow exhale, maybe through the mouth, even making a little bit of a whooshing sound if you can. And then just flowing your own pace, your own rhythm. But what can be really nice and relaxing is to make your exhale longer than your inhale. As we just send all the right signals to our nervous system and our brain that this is the moment that we can relax. Feeling your shoulders soften and drop with each exhale. Your jaw is nice and loose. And your brow is relaxed. 2 more lovely long breaths. And then in your own time, just allowing the eyes to open again, maybe stretching, moving your shoulders, just whatever you feel you need to do is fine. And that's your session finished for this evening. Come over and press stop.